Hello everyone. Sorry I'm a little bit late today, but thank you for joining me during this workshop. If you cannot make it to the live workshop, that is a-okay. As part of your membership, you will have access to the replay, which I will be posting pretty much right after this. So I hope that you enjoy it today at some point or whenever. I don't care. As long as you utilize it and you have fun. That's all I care about. So today's live is about constructing a 2024 vision board, but this differs because I don't like to do things the way everyone does it. And so I created a interactive Canva template for you all, and I will provide a bunch of mood boards as well. But during this live, it will also be a Canva tutorial. And if you know how to work Canva, that's great. If not, I'm going to teach you the very basics inside of this workshop. So it'll be a lot of fun, something a little different. And if you, oh, just got a little notice. If you need any help at all, I'm right here for you. You could message me, contact me, comment on the post if you need any help. I'm here to help you, especially if you're not a tech person. I am. I'm also a bit of an artsy fartsy person, so this is why I'm doing this workshop and why it's a little different, so that we could do some arts and crafts today. So I'm going to teach you how to do all this. I'm going to provide you how to make a vision board that is designed with your subconscious desires in mind, and do it in a way that really helps dig up what you want out of life so that you can make a board that really is in tune with what you want and where you want to go and who you want to be. And it's really intuitive and interactive to guide you there. It's kind of like a journal at the same time, where there's prompts to help you think and to really create something that will help you manifest your desires. And this vision board is going to do that in terms of not only the interactive and engagement piece, but also the visual aspect behind it. So without further ado, let's go into Canva. I hope everyone can hear me and see me okay. I keep getting some notifications from Facebook saying that my um, frames per second is a bit slow, but I hope that's okay on your end. So let's get to it. So this is a quantum vision board. This is the 2024 version. And quantum means that it's multidimensional. It involves all aspects of your being, whether it's past, present, or future, or just different timelines, or your highest timeline, or the timeline in which you want to be in order to achieve the life that you want. This is vision board that incorporates things on a multiverse level. So that's why I called it the quantum vision board. And it's really going to nail down what your soul wants, what your human self wants, what your spirit wants, and it's all encompassing. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So in here we have Canva. These are all the tabs on the side that'll help you design your project. I will go over that in a second. But as part of this workshop, I'm also providing you some mood boards to give you inspiration, to help decide which theme or mood you want to kind of give your vision board, what feel you want to give it. That'll really, really enhance the visualization aspect on this end. So it's not just pictures and words, it's a whole mood. So here are the mood boards up here. And they're just in different tabs so that you could go across them freely, and you could pick elements. These are elements, like anything that is like a text or a photo or a graphic. These are all what Canva calls elements. So I provided you with different mood boards just so you have a variety of inspirational aspects. And here are some examples. That kind of show off the example of style. So this, I guess, is the basic style, and then once you incorporate the mood board, it turns into that. So let me just zoom in, and you could see that a little better. So this is what the sage mood board, as I called it, would look like. So it takes something that's kind of like this is pretty, and it's very minimalistic and simple. and then you have a choosing of the different fonts you want to use, the different colors you want to use, the different photos. And then these are just examples, and I'll teach you how to look up in Canva over here to find similar things and that match this mood. But this is literally just to kind of give you a style to pick from that you want to, what you want your lifestyle to look like, how you want to feel. This sage is really pretty. So we also have the low one, which is more of like a, this is my kind of style if you're going with my kind of branding. Oops. And so this is what this looks like. Isn't that pretty? So these are the colors, the different fonts, and I want you to utilize this within your template that I'm going to provide to you so that you could just take it from my branding to something that you like better, whether it's using the mood boards or just using Canva's tools and provided templates and graphics and photos, which again I will teach you how to look up and make your vision board really, really pretty. So this is very simple. This is just a template. That's why it is so simple, so that you could take whatever mood you want to take, and you could even like cross use these elements as well. So take these templates and make them beautiful. So I will show you how to do that. I'm just going to take a sip of water. My microphone is really good, so if you hear me like coughing, clearing my throat, or drinking my water, it's because of that. All right. So here's a basic template, and so I'm going to teach you how to use Canva a little bit to so that we can begin sprucing this up and making it what you want it to be. So I'm just going to preset all the size that I want so that it's easy. I did it again. Let's just zoom. Okay, that's good. The Lala one's good. And this is pepper. I had to include one that's a bit poppy, of course. Stop doing that. So when you're using Canva, if you want to look at the pages, you click on this little square thing I keep clicking on, and it takes you to all the pages that you'll have on one document. And what I'm trying to do is to zoom in a bit more, and I keep clicking on the wrong thing. So that's how you zoom in, is down here, and then you have this little scrolly thing as well that you could use. And yeah, so that's a little bit too zoomed in. So that's all good. We have these here to kind of pick what we want. I think I'm going to use this one because it already goes with my stuff, and I think it's really pretty. And maybe some of the boho ones as well. I'm going to use maybe both these mood boards and incorporate it. So we're going to take this basic template and make it beautiful, and it's really going to be in alignment with what you want your life to look like, how you want it to feel, your goals, your vision, your short-term goals, how you intend on taking action. Like, this is really meant to provide you structure as well as like creativity and imagination and motivation and the visualization aspect all in one. So I hope this is really fun. You're learning with me. This is my first time decorating my own template, so I look forward to seeing what you all come up with. I hope that you share them with me. If I could ask that of you, I would really love it. So just leave a comment anywhere on any platform with a link to your view only template, which you could do up here with the share. You would click on public view link, and then it would provide you a link that you could send to me in any comments. You could do it privately, you could do it publicly. I would love to see what you all come up with. Please, please, if this is on YouTube, please comment below with your design and share with others. We would all love to see it. So we're all going to do this together. It's going to be lots of fun. I hope I don't take too long doing it once I get past the tutorial aspect, and we could get into having some fun. All right, so I picked the mood boards that I wanted, which would be the boho one. There's also this blue one here that's really pretty that I'm just gonna, that I like the look of with the flowers and just the serenity aspects where they look so pure and just really in tune with their with what they're doing and being feminine and yeah, dancy. These are just like the concepts that are coming up for me when I look at these boards. So I really want you to look at these provided boards and really discern what you want your vision board to feel like and look like, and just the general mood and color scheme and all that. So it really packs a punch when you create it, because that really instills the neuro synapses you're going to get during the creation process, and then the visualization aspect will really cement those synapses connecting, so that you are just naturally following your subconscious to what you want, because you've done this whole thing. So I really, really want you to look at the mood board, excuse me, for inspiration, and really follow your gut. That's the best way. Like, really look at it and get a feel for each one and say, yeah, I like a combination of the Lola mood board with maybe the cutesy pinky aspects of the pepper mood board, and I want to mix this palette with the Lola palette because it's very pastel-y. Maybe you don't want the grays and blues in there and you just want to stay with like a pink feminine tone. Totally, totally mix and match how you feel you want your vision board to look like. So yeah, just have fun. Just follow your gut. If you're not a creative person, this is why we're doing this. I'm very artistic. I have a very left brain dominant um, way of living, so I love this stuff. So I hope that I give you a good tutorial on how you can make this really impactful for you and a lot of fun. I hope you heard that, and I'm sorry if you did. This was my dog upstairs. Okay. So we're back to the template, and you have these things on the side here in this bar where you have different elements. So you have backgrounds here. It'll give you different categories. This is what my recently used look like, so you can kind of see the theme I'm always going with my branding. It's very like purpley or just like cosmic or aesthetic, kind of those things together. So you have photos. If you don't find the background that you want, you come to photos and there is an option to like click this. You just click on the element that you want and it'll insert it on the page that you're on. And if I wanted this as a background, I would right click it and go to replace background. Oh, I love that. Look, see, it's already doing it. It's already fun. So if you can't find the background that you want, come to the photos and you'll find way more options, and you could always insert it in your background. So when you hover over elements, obviously you could click them, move them around. If it's text, you could erase the text. It's very, very easy to use Canva. So I hope as you watch me, you kind of get the hang of it. I want to say that my version is a premium version. I'm going to leave a link for you to get a Canva download for free. You do not have to do the premium thing. I'm only saying if you want more elements that really are quite pretty or useful, they do vary quite much from what the basic Canva has, and basic Canva is amazing, but there are certain aspects that will just be a higher quality and will have like a premium star crown on it. Like this, the element I just used has a crown, so it's only available for the pro thing, and that's fine. This is just me utilizing my account, which happens to be a premium account. The mood boards I am providing to you are all free elements, so you don't have to worry about not being able to use them. So if you don't have a premium account and you click on like an element and you use it and it's a premium element, it will have like a watermark on it. So it's up to you. The selection for free stuff is almost just as good, so don't feel obligated unless you feel like it really benefits you or you just want the free version. I think it's like $14 a month or something. I use it for my business, so for me it just makes sense to have access to the premium stuff, and it's up to you if you want to upgrade just to utilize the different things, because they are quite handy. I'm not going to go into it. I'll let you figure it out. So I mentioned earlier that there are prompts to help you design your board, and these really engage your your subconscious desires because it's bringing what is hidden, um, and things you don't really think of or that you're aware of will be brought up within this template as you were designing your board. So I really hope to activate those subconscious and unconscious beliefs that you want so that this is super powerful for you. So there's a bit of an assessment in it, and then that'll help you gauge the changes that you want to make so that you can incorporate that into your future design. And that's what this board will help you with. So currently, it's asking me what my present me feels like. How do you feel about your life at the present moment? And then you pick on a scale of 1 to 10 what made you pick this number. You include why you feel this way. Maybe it's a 5 and you're like, I don't know, life's okay, but I feel really stagnant. What can you do to hold or improve this number? Say it's really good and you don't want it to deteriorate. So you would say, maybe I will incorporate something that soothes my nervous system into my daily routine, and that'll just give me like the extra budge. And that could be like meditation. So you would come into the design aspect of your future self. So it's asking you about your present and then asking about your future self. So that's when you would incorporate the questions that come up here into the design aspect down here for your future self. So this will ask, like, what are your current challenges? What needs to happen to overcome these challenges? How do you intend on taking action? What are your short-term goals for your goals or intentions? So you don't have to be thinking in really concrete terms because that takes away from the visualization and creativity aspect of this. So I want you to, when you're picking your elements, and I don't want you to just use these pictures, I want you to like have fun and think of it like a scrapbook. Canva is like a virtual scrapbook for you to add elements, make it pretty, put different photos, different backgrounds. You could change the border, you could change this the template square here into something else. Like you could get rid of it completely and design this how you want, but the element aspects aren't the only thing that you could augment. I want you to really, really make this a lot of fun and really engage your imagination. So you don't have to think of like what your goals are, that you have to get the perfect image signifying that or symbolizing that. You would just go to your mood boards or look up on here for things that make you think of that or generally represent what that would look like. And that could be from any angle that you want, whether it's first person, third person, things you already have, things you want in the future, how you want your aesthetic to change. This is all just about you using your imagination and incorporating your subconscious connection with the divine into it. So yeah, it's engaging different aspects of your soul. So I hope this is as fun for you as it is for me. So I'm not going to fill out the templates. I don't need to go into that. I just want to show you how to design it and kind of give you guidance on how to do that and maybe what that would look like after someone's messed around with the template a bit. So my main goal would be like, I want more money in my life because I like money. Who doesn't? But I really, really like money, and not in an evil way, just in what it provides for me. So if I can't find the general mood within like the photos that they provide that are trending, which is cool, like what happens if I do that? Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Replace background. So then we have the border again. I don't like that though. Okay, so there's magic recommendations that you would also get once you use certain elements. So if you find something that you like from the mood board and you use that elements, you'll get like AI recommendations that kind of fit that aesthetic theme. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I want to incorporate like more journaling into my life, more warm, cozy aspects of it, especially during the winter time when I experience seasonal affective disorders. So I really like the cozy vibe. The pink vibe really goes with my branding. I want to journal more, and it kind of incorporates like it's a blank slate, it's new beginnings. Whatever whatever words come up for you that you would be putting on your regular vision board, like cutting out magazines and all that, think in those terms and those themes, and just look for elements or photos that match those vibes. It doesn't have to be concrete. This is very intuitive, and the brain, and especially the subconscious part of your brain, really, really works off of symbolism. That's why dreams are so weird. Seriously. Um, so, what would achieving this look like? Ooh, so I like luxury money. Luxury, I'm just putting terms in. Money. Ooh, cat's cool. Okay, how can I use this? Place background. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So you can do different things. When you click on certain elements, you'll get different options. If I want to change the color of this to more like a different, maybe a darker color, for example, I would click on this up here, and then this shows up, and you would just change it to, yeah, maybe like a pink, purpley one. I don't like any of that, but that's how you would change that. And you could animate it if you want to come in here and use your vision board and present it to yourself. It has the option to do that up here. Present. It will show you like a slideshow, and I would look at this. You don't have to look at it all the time, but I would look at it quite frequently, and maybe even change your answers if you look at this in like 6 months from now and some things have changed, or maybe you've already achieved it. Come back and change whatever you want, because this is the past, future don't exist. The only thing that exists is now. And if you see it in the present moment in the future and it doesn't align anymore, change it, or celebrate the things that you've achieved, and that will really, really cement that this stuff works. So I hope that's the case, that in 6 months from now you're like, wow, I manifested everything already. Now I have to do a whole new vision board. Yay! I hope so anyway. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, it even has the world map. And one of my signs that I ask from the universe quite often is, when I'm on the right track, please show me like a world map, white owls, white rabbits, white wolves, things like that. And the world map just popped up here right after I saw whatever this picture is. So you could always change the size of these little images as well. So right now they're all grouped together. So you would click on the whole thing, and to get rid of it, there should be like an ungroup option. Anyway, so this is all grouped together for whatever reason. Let's keep it very basic for now and just utilize this, and then decorate the rest of the board however we want. So we're going to just try to make the images fit for now. You could learn to fart around with it. I would like to show you how to ungroup it, but it's not giving me that option. So I'll just show you this way. So say I duplicate that, and I want these two elements to move together without having to constantly mess with it. And then once you highlight both, it gives them an option to group it together, move it around. I don't want it grouped together anymore, ungroup it. So that's how you would do that. I don't know why it's not working for this. We'll just utilize it, and then you could play around with it, change it however you want. That's part of the fun. All right. Ooh, a house of money. I like that too. Okay, so these are kind of all matching my themes, but this one still is like a bit stark with the black and gold. So if you want to change like the filters on photos to match it more to your aesthetic, because you can't find one that matches it even better, then I would come up here. I would click on the element, and then there's an option up here that says edit photo. And so ooh, I like that. Okay, so that made it more purpley. So these are filters. There's also other things that are premium options where you could remove the background and just take the elements from it and put it wherever you want. I'll show you how to do that with this. And then this could just, oops. So if you want to remove a photo from this, you would right click to attach image. and then it just shows up as its regular image. And see how from um, using the magic background remover, I just have these transparent images now. So I love that feature with the premium thing. That's one of like the main reasons people buy premium canvas, so that they could do that, no joke. So let's see if I could like fit this in somehow. Oh, well, I liked it before, but if it was a bit of a less messy picture, it would just give you one element and you could put that anywhere. So that's how you would do that. But if you don't have that option, do not worry. You would come up here. You would go scroll up on the bar to elements. And these are like transparent things. So you have photos, you have shapes you could use, different graphics. So say I want money. Let's just keep going with the theme of money. So it provides you graphics that already have a transparent background so that you could put it anywhere you want. That doesn't match my aesthetic, but I'm just showing you. I can. Some elements have the ability to change the color scheme on the color palette on the elements. Otherwise, you could just go to edit image and mess around with the different options. So let's see what this does. I'm going to change these all to my branding theme. I'm just going to click on random ones that kind of match the same shade. It's not the best. Let me fix this. Let's see, now I'm going to make it work. This is how you mess around with it. Oh, that's good. See, there you go. I made it match. So that's how the different ways you can mess around with Canva and to make things match your theme that even originally they didn't. And you can make them match. See, this one doesn't have that option with the color palette, so you would just go to like edit photo. You could look for, I first look for filters and how to use those. It's really green, so you would have to like go to adjust up here, and you could change like the temperature and the saturation. It doesn't have to exactly match my color palette, but obviously I'm making it fit in a bit more with the more pastel aspect. Oh, see, that's a lot better. Oh, here you could do color edit. Oh, that's new. We're learning together. So it generally changes what that color is. It doesn't give you the exact colors, but it helps you change just that specific like highlight or shadow. And then change it to like a different pastel color. See, that matches like the mood board from over, I think it's Lola. Yeah. So you could use these colors too. And how you would do that is that you click on it, the color that you want. That's why this palette is up here, so you could easily do this. Click on the color changer up here. Your color will just show up because it's in the document. So to make it easy, you would just click on the plus, and then it highlights the code, the color code. And then you could come back here. Here, let's just use this money, for example. So it's already highlighted. You click on the plus, and then you paste in the color code that you want. And see, it changed the aspect there. Kind of like that. It gives it shadow. That worked out really well. But that's how you would transfer. That's one way of transferring the color palette from the mood boards into your document. You could also save the color so that it just automatically is one that pops up. Oh, I believe that would be a brand kit, which is also another premium thing. Depends on how much use you could get out of Canva. It decides how worthy of buying the premium aspect of it is. So I'm not going to like go into huge detail designing my vision board. It's just to teach you how to do it and to walk you through it so that you could know how to do it and utilize your imagination. So maybe I want to cover that and just do that. I can move it down. All right, so my main goal is mostly money. I want to make money so that I could have freedom and provide for my family and really think of the reasons why you want these things to reinforce the action you're going to take towards getting them. And then this the visual will really help you keep on track with that and to reinforce that subconscious reprogramming. So this is what it would look like if I achieved these things. These are my main goal. There'd be raining money. There'd be bags of money, shit ton of cash. Uh, that's what I want. This is what I want. This is what I desire. My aesthetic is also there as well. Let's see if I could take something from the mood board. So I would come here and, ooh, I like this. So I would copy it, come back to my vision board, right click, paste, and then apply it. And it is supposed to grab it, but it's not working for me. It was grabbing it, you saw that. So that could fit like what my aesthetic is. So I really like that. I could change this up a bit, maybe make this smaller. Oh my god, my cat is ripping around. I like the transparent background for this element, and that is premium one, but you can find others. Awesome. I really like this. It's really, really, really working for me. My cat is ripping. You're on the ride with me. Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, that house thing doesn't, the house of money doesn't fit anymore. Let me change that. What I desire. All that glitter is gold. I don't know. Femininity. It's my part of it. There's the aesthetic. Here's what I want. I think that's good. For now, you could jazz it up however you want. Come back to your elements. See if there's like fun things you can. These are all like transparent stuff. So copy that. Right click. Paste. Ooh, what happened? Why? Oh, I think I copied the wrong thing. Ooh, those look good. So you could take these different elements. Oh, why is it not working? Fine, I'm gonna group it. Right click, paste. Okay, there we go. And then I would expand this. Get out of the way of different elements because it'll be annoying to grab it. If you have to get to different elements, go to position, and then there's arrange, and then there's this tab layers here, and you can just move them around so that you could access the ones on top. So I'm going to ungroup that. I don't like the colors. They're nice, but they don't match what I'm going for. So I'm going to make them my brand colors. Just throw anywhere. Whatever feels right. Just do whatever feels right. Ooh, that's pretty. Make that maybe a dark one. Ooh. Just have fun. Just have fun with this. Take different aspects, change the color, flip them upside down, place them anywhere you want that feels, just do what feels right. I like all of these, so this really reinforces like my aesthetic. Obviously I don't want, oops, it's not working again. It's supposed to work. It's just technology hates me. Okay, so I'm going to group it together. Copy. This workshop is going to be an hour long, so I'm still doing good time. Ungroup. Oops. See, that's why That's why it gets annoying sometimes. This is a photo, so I can't change the color of it without doing like a different filter or adjustment on it. Make it darker. Let's see how this works. Ooh, okay, that's pretty. Oops. And then this I would maybe put there. Just use the space you're given. You could keep some elements like really big in the foreground, and then the background maybe you're more interacting with these elements like I am right now. Or maybe that could be like just as much as part of the background. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. I know. To me it looks nice, but I'm just playing around. So I want you to just have fun and just decorate every aspect of it, from the foreground to the midground to the background. Do cool borders like this. I don't know. I'm just playing around. I'm just having fun. Oops. Well, that kind of disappeared. Oh, I see. Okay. So that doesn't want to work for me, but yeah. So this is how you have fun. This is how you design it. So just you could also type in these answers as well, so that you have those answers staring you in the face every time you come back to this. Okay. Oops. So I would fill these out. I'm just leaving them because we don't need to know my answers or anything. I'm just showing you how to do this. Just have fun. You can make everything different. You can maybe make different segments of it look, because it is based on a quantum level, so it will look different. You don't have to do every slide in the same aesthetic. Maybe you want your present to look different from your future because you're not quite there yet, but you can make the best out of the present moment. And maybe you would have more like how you feel now. Like maybe it's winter, so the blue mood board would be better for you for a present self, whereas future you is more something what you're striving to be, what you want it to be, but you're currently in a different place, but you're making the best out of it. I'm just going to keep going with my current theme and just mess around with things. See, that's nice, but it kind of it kind of sticks out too much. Oh, see, that's better. Getting more into it. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I can maybe size it down. Hide the dark parts a bit. Just have fun. So it's the same thing. Currently, what this is going to reinforce the good vibes and the higher vibrations in the now, so that you can get to the future part. So your present self, what my life currently looks like, how I want my life to look, how it currently looks. So my main source of happiness, maybe it would be your dog or your family. So I would put maybe a picture of my family in here. What I'm grateful for. Maybe my cat. I could put a picture of my cat, or just generic pictures in general. I am grateful for food. I like food. So let's go find a picture. Go to photos. Food. Aesthetic. Really search for what you want instead of just looking at generic stuff. Ooh. Yum. That matches my aesthetic, and it's nice pretty photo. Things I'm grateful for is food, the finer things in life, books and food. Ooh, tea. Oh, that's pretty. See how fun this could be, and how certain elements just really change the whole vibe and create that visual aspect that you really want. This is like, I'm going to try to put this back here without, so you'll see what I'm doing here. I know I'm going to put this back here, and then transparency, tone it down a bit. Okay, maybe I can make this work better. Let's play around. Let's have some fun. Replace background, maybe? And then it get changed. There we go. So it added that shadowy aspect, and maybe I want this to be a bit more transparent. Oh, see, this one got me messed up. Undo that. And this could tone down too. See how the whole vibe changes? Maybe make this darker. Yeah, this is like where I'm at totally. This is exactly what my brand represents like right now, and it's gonna grow into something bigger and more beautiful and provide me the things that I want because I'm doing and following what I'm passionate about. And that's what I hope you're incorporating in these designs. So I'm not gonna go crazy. I went crazy here so that I could show you how to do everything. So I'm just gonna walk you through at this point and kind of just go with the flow and explain the structure behind it. So here we go back to like a journaling aspect. You don't have to decorate these unless you maybe want to go with the feel of scrapbooking, or just like really hamming it up so that you could utilize more visual symbols and symbolism in your manifestation. There you go. That's kind of nice. I kind of like that. Present self. And it doesn't have anything to do with what this is talking about. This is just me having fun. So this is another assessment scale. Present self. Is my mindset centered around lack or scarcity? Or am I aware of the and receptive to the abundance that is present in my life? So this is helping you vibrate at a really high frequency and to manifest abundance in the present moment so that you don't feel like you have scarcity and lack, and that you are operating from a state of abundance, because the more you operate from lack, the more it reinforces that. So utilize the background aspect of this if you want, just to reinforce your subconscious beliefs. I want to travel. I like my aesthetic. I want to be in a tropical place like this, and I want it to be now. Let's change this. Make this better. And you can please remember to put in your answers and not leave it blank like me. Okay, so I would say like I'm pretty abundant. I would say 8. Obviously, I could have more abundance in my life. How can you shift your mindset to realizing how wealthy I already am now? And then it asks you, do you believe wealth is solely tied to money or monetary gain? No. Do you practice gratitude for what you already have every day? What spending habits do you have? I could do better, but I'm a lot better now. What is your opinion about money? It's for good. That's why I love it so much. What do you feel is lacking in your life? Freedom. Do you take risks or advantage of opportunities when present? Yes. So this is another future self board, but what your life would look like if you felt prosperous. So maybe this would be more like emotion evoking. Like I could do peaceful person. So that is showing more of a face and an emote. Ooh, freedom. That works well. Or I can make that fit better. You can make them fit better in the squares by adjusting the borders before you drop it in. See? Much better. Hope you're getting a lot out of this tutorial, because I'm going to charge money for it, but you get it for free. Ooh. Serenity. Peace and serenity. That matches more of like the blue mood board, or maybe the Lola color palette. Yeah, let's try this. So I clicked on the color, click on that, press the little plus, I copy the code. I think it's called the hex code. And then I come back here and I just want maybe to change the color on this one. Click the plusy plus. Paste. Oh, that really changed the mood. Okay. Maybe I can make this like a soft pink. And then that would also be like... You just have to unlock some of these elements to edit them. So if you don't see things popped up, it's because it's locked and you just need to unlock it. And then maybe change this to a white or a nice pink. Yeah, see, we're getting places. So yeah, just use the theme of what you're doing to really discern what mood you want to give to each slide. Look how different each slide is already turning into, but it's like most of it is actually fitting my overall aesthetic, but they each have their own look. Ooh, I like this one as well. See how this really brings up your subconscious desires, because when I think about this question generally, what my life would look like if I felt prosperous, I automatically think of people popping champagne or celebrating or dancing under money and things like that. But when I'm actually following my intuition and designing it off of this general theme of what I typed in, the pictures of people looking serene and peaceful and joyful and just enjoying what looks like freedom, but not in the same way. And it's interesting how once I started following my intuition and designing it, it looked differently. So this is very like superficial because it's showing off the aspect of money, but when it comes to actually what it looks like if I felt prosperous, it has a whole different feel. So I hope that you have a lot of fun designing this stuff and invoking those emotions and those connections and insights and stuff. Ooh, that matches the mood board really well. So maybe I could tone this down and do the same thing so that it blends in with the background color more, and then make this transparent. 46, and make this one transparent the same way. That didn't work. That's better. And then I still want to see the background more. Yeah, see, it's a whole different feel. I love it. And then you could like you could change the text, like I said, jazz it up a bit. So you would like, for example, take a text literally from this board. I want to pick a good one. We'll just use this for example. So I would move this away. Actually, first I would highlight the text, copy it, and then because I already have used my mouse to copy that element, it won't paste. When I copy paste to my clipboard, it only copies the text, but the paste also comes out as the text that I selected from the mood board. I hope that makes sense. It like saves it to 2 different memory spots and then combines it together. So instead of having to change the font through the text up here, the text menu up here, it just did it because I utilized my mouse to copy the element and then used Control-C to copy the text, so that when I Control-V, both of them popped up at the same time and it already converted that. I hope that makes sense. So you can utilize the mood board text how you want and apply it to your vision board as well. Like I said, fill in your text. And I would jazz each page. I wouldn't leave them blank like this. I'm just going through it to show you the structure. So this mood board really evokes the sense of play, imagination, and creativity. And this one assesses that. So how often do you get a chance to connect with your inner child and create something or play? Well, you're doing that right now. So that's good. Hopefully it bumps you up the scale a little bit. And a lot of people don't have a sense of play and creativity, or they think they're not an artistic or creative person. And that's hooey, because we all We all are. We all create every day in our day-to-day lives. So how will you incorporate more? So taking these prompts and then designing the next board based off those prompts. And you could jazz this one up as well. Keep jazzing them up. See, this one's jazzed up. And I would really love for you to do that now that we've gotten past like the tutorial aspect. So I'm not going to sit here and jazz up each one for you. I'm just going to go over kind of the structure from this point and just play along with you. Because I could sit here for hours and do this. We don't have that kind of time, and I want you to go and just go have fun. So another thing you could do is also play this at the same time while you're designing your board. I hope that that's a use for you as well. So this kind of covers all aspects and all different dimensions of your wellness as well, like playing creativity, your spiritual and personality development, your family and friends, your support system, your love life. It's really covering all aspects of your life so that you can manifest truly, truly what you want in all areas without feeling overwhelmed, because this process, this creative process has already started that creative process. So where were we? We were playing creativity. So obviously, what would I pick here that would embody that? And I like these different backgrounds and stuff. I would maybe mess around with this one. Ooh, that's pretty. So how do I find joy and re-energize? So that's why creativity and imagination and play all come in. Creative hobby as a kid also could be like you got lost in books. Maybe you were a bookworm who'd love to write. That's another thing as well. Joy. Maybe you have a picture of when you were a kid that you could put in here. Family. Maybe your kids help keep you young. Ooh, I like that one even more. Oh, so pretty. I'm really enjoying this creative process. It's bringing me a lot of joy. So pretty. Maybe you like art. Ooh, maybe watercolors bring you joy. What was my favorite creative hobby? Hobbies I would start to rediscover. So this is bringing up not just what you want to manifest in a material way, but also how to create more joy in your life and to embrace your inner child and heal your inner child and really evoke the sense of what joy means. And doing that through play and imagination is like the easiest way, and it will heal your soul 100%. I really liked doing art, like stuff like this. I do this now. That's why I love this stuff. So I hope... I don't know why this square is here. I kind of hate it. Maybe I'll delete this and send it. So it's better. I don't know. Jazz it up. Do something with it. So this is the same thing for spirituality and personal development. How do you feel about your spirituality and where you are in terms of growth? And how can you improve it? How do you incorporate more spirituality into your life without overwhelming yourself? How much time will you make per week for spirituality and personal development? When will you make this time? And what self-care practices do you want to incorporate? So that will be in here. Like I said, every assessment and prompt helps you design the future, or even how you want your present things to look like. So it's really combining past, present, and future into this one thing, and it evokes a sense of healing. It provides you purpose, and then evokes this sense of joy and the creativity that you want to have on a more occasional basis. Wow. We didn't make it very far in the hour, but I don't want to keep you. I showed you how to use it. I'm going to provide you the mood boards. all of this for free, but this is generally more about the engagement and creative process than me teaching you how to do this. So I hope that you understand what the goal is, the what you could do to it, how you could utilize this board. If you go crazy like this, but you do it in such a way that this whole thing is beautiful, I would love to see it. Please, please, please show me. But just know that this vision board really encompasses like your whole life, and I believe 100% that it will provide you with so much use, so much motivation, and really, really, really cement those synapses in your brain so that this stuff all happens on autopilot. You don't have to put so much effort into it and overwhelm and burn yourself out. This is all about really reprogramming your subconscious mind so that your brain is already starting to project the reality that you want to be in. And it is doing that based off of your engagement with this whole process and the things that you use to symbolize what you want your life to look like. So I hope that this was super powerful. I'm sorry that we didn't make it through together, but I really don't want to keep you. It's really only um, 20 pages, and clearly you don't have to go ham on these ones. I really would like you to focus on the design aspect of it, but you can ham these up too. I encourage it. So I hope that you do that. All the links will be in the description, and you will get this as a kind of a package thing. So I'll make it really easy for you to access the templates and the training and all that. And if you are in the collective consciousness, you will be able to access this in the Facebook group. So I will have that pinned there, and I'll also be sending an email to the list as well. So yeah, if you are in the Conscious Collective, I hope that you enjoyed this training as much as I did, and I will see you in next month's training. Bye.